What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Indiana, who was then ranked 21st in the country, and we ended up getting our first huge win of our Syracuse Dynasty, 34-15. We had an incredible first half, and there was just not much they could do in the second half after that. They had an impact quarterback who really couldn't throw all that well. He could run, but he didn't run much. But our offense played great, as you could tell by Watson there. He had 342 yards, 3 touchdowns. They had a really weak secondary, and we took advantage of it. But we did not have any turnovers, and they had 2, and that was what really changed the game. So we're 2-0. We're off to an incredible start, but things are going to get a whole lot tougher today as we're going to take on my former team, the Akron Zips. They're 22nd in the country. They've already lost a game against USC, I think. But you look at their stats, they got one of the worst rushing attacks in the country, which I find funny. But we looked at it at the end of the last video. They are a running gun team. I think they hired the Alabama A&M coach to take over. Looks like their defense is solid, but it still comes down to where their impact players at, and we'll just act accordingly. But this is going to be another tough road trip. But if we can keep the turnovers down to nothing and maybe force a few on them, I think we have a chance. But before we do that, let's go over to recruiting. We are in great shape with the 3 guys we've been going after. Brandon Sanders, the tight end, we're still number 1 on his list. We got a positive pitch. We just need him to come and take a visit early. Speaking of the free safety, Isaac Smith, we are way ahead of everybody else at this point. He is ready to take a visit. He is going to come to the West Virginia game here in a couple of weeks. Really excited about that. The positive pitch, it just screams that he's going to commit to us once that time comes. And then last but not least, we're going after this defensive tackle. Great shape here, number 1 on his list, got it down to his top 5. We just need to figure out what pitch he likes. So again, recruiting is going really well. The sooner some of these guys commit, the quicker we can start throwing some of their points on somebody else that's a straggler. Like for this example, this outside linebacker, he just won't narrow down his top 8. This tackle won't either, things of that nature. So we'll see how all that goes. But we got to win some more games first, so let's go ahead and take on Akron. Now, it looks like we got somebody in trouble. This should be interesting. Right guard Connor Lundy. He is our best offensive lineman. Let's see what he did. Lundy has missed a few classes, and his GPA has dropped below the NCAA's accepted level. It's highly recommended that we take some disciplinary action before this escalates. Now, you see our team interest bar. It went up. Now it's almost close to half. It was about right here or so at the beginning of the season, if I'm not mistaken. So we got to get that down somehow. We got plenty of points to do so. Unfortunately, like I said, we don't have a lot of talents right there, and he is our best lineman. So let's go and check out our roster really quick. Let's go to depth chart. If I can click on it, let's go over to guard. So right guard, see, this is a problem. Oh, my bad, that's center here. So I think we could be okay. Oh, Lundy is a backup. Wait a minute, I thought he started. Well, I'm an idiot, so this is actually helpful. Oh, he's our starting right tackle. I knew he was a starter. Okay, so he's our starting right tackle, and we can get by with Robinson there because Robinson's more of a natural tackle than, of course, Lundy, but I put Lundy there because he's got better blocking skills and such. Maybe we can survive a couple games without him because we got to get that bar down next to nothing so we can have limited discipline issues. So having said all that, let's go check out. We got Connecticut and West Virginia. That West Virginia game we need to win. I think I may suspend him for 2 games. That may sound harsh, but again, we got to get this bar down, and one of the ways to do that is to over-discipline. So let's go down to 2. That gives us 33 points left for the season, which we may need. So let's go check out some uniforms. We already know Akron's. This is their go-to default. I wonder if they got an alternate. Nope, they don't. They just got their home. And we don't have an alternate away uniform. So this will be interesting. This is going to add to the storyline of the series, of the Dynasty, I guess. You know, we had a really fun run with Akron for 4 seasons, but I was ready to move on. We still got a defensive end out, and of course, Lundy, our pseudo right tackle / guard, is going to be out for a couple games. Can we survive that? We're about to find out. But we're going to do it for 2 games. Looks like we got heavy rain in the forecast. Looks like we got a sold-out crowd as well. We're going to check out their roster. I fully expect certain things there, especially with you-know-who. At least there's no harsh wind, so that shouldn't affect us in the passing game, but we'll see how many drops we'll have because of this rain. This is home away from home, more or less, for us. Akron Zips. I wonder if they missed me already. They're 1-1. And here comes the undefeated Syracuse Orange. They're going to highlight Lance Fine. And he's got as many passing yards just about as Watson does. I think they're just throwing a whole lot more. But today may be a little bit different. I think they're going to just go to Gardner quite a bit. They're picking Akron to win. Let's go to the coin toss. They won it, and they will receive, which is fine by me. And there's no win, so it doesn't matter which way we go. So let's go in-game strategy, and let's check out their roster. So Lance Fine, starting quarterback. He could run. All these guys can run, as you can tell, because I recruited them all. But we're going to try to keep him in the pocket. I'm not too worried about him running around too much. I am worried about this cat. He's the best player in the country. Let's see how often they go to him and how they go about doing that. I'm expecting just a lot of running more than anything else. But looks like their roster still looks pretty good. I'm curious to see which freshmen they brought in, especially in the offseason. But their fullbacks look good, of course. Their wide receivers, they got a true freshman there, Anthony Harris, 93 speed. Must be nice. I bet he can catch 80. Yes, I would love to have him on my team. Tight end, they got a couple of decent ones, but they're not really fast. I'm not too worried about those guys. Offensive line, 82, 84, 88, 78, 91. One of the better offensive lines I guess we'll face all season. We'll just see how the rest of the conference looks. But I don't know what defense they run now. I don't know what that new coach brought in, but 87 and 91 on the ends, and these are the two really good defensive ends I picked up, 2 or 3 seasons ago. Defensive tackle, 87, 84, just a good-looking group across the board. Look at the linebackers, 74, Doug Butler, one of the better middle linebackers we'll face all year. We're going to try to stay away from him as best we can. 84, right outside linebacker, Reggie Blair. Corners, 88 and 82, not a whole lot behind him. Cade's still sitting right there. Free safety, Quentin Rogers. That's a new starting free safety. I guess the other Rogers, he moved on. Strong safety, Hickman's still starting there, but they got some solid dudes. Again, we should be familiar with all these guys, but I'm only seeing 2 impact players, the middle linebacker and, of course, Gardner. Let me look at their kicker, not much there, and punter, not much there. All right, let's see if we can pull off a big upset. They have an impact guy on the right side. I'm going to try to kick it away from Gardner. I assume that's who that is, and I don't think I did a good job here. Oh, yeah, I did. Kicked it away from him. There's Carter, their best corner. That's a face mask. Ooh, they didn't call it. Good. I'm going to go cover 2 man for a while and just see how often they run. I think they're going to do that a bunch for obvious reasons. Do something like this. Looks like I got the tight end. Get a tackle, somebody. I'm going to pick up about 5 yards there. 4 yards. They're going 3 wide. Let's go cover 2 out of nickel. I can't run any dime. I don't have the corners for it. Do something like this. I've got you-know-who. I'm just going to defend him. They're going to get a first down off a basic little drag route. 3 wide again. Let's just stick with the same play. If they mix up their passing and running, then it's going to be even harder. Get him. Oh, well, I forced him inside, so I guess I've done a little bit of that right there. So that makes it what, 2nd and 8? Let's go cover 2 zone. Let's see how they handle that. Or Tampa 2. We'll shift over like this. I'm backing up. Good job, Al. All right, he didn't get the first at least. So it's what, 3rd and goal? 3rd and goal. 3rd and 1. They're going goal line. Oh, man. I'm going to go man lock. I almost went with the all-out blitz. But we'll do something like this. Let's see if we can get a stop. I just got pushed around way too easy, and he just broke that tackle there. So he got the first down. So he's already got the ball, what, 5 times already? So that's what I expected. So let's go back to man. Going... I normaled, apparently. I'm defend... Ooh, they got the quarterback. Get him off the back foot, and he's wide open. Wow. Wow, great play. They went with a halfback pass play, and nobody was on the quarterback except me, my linebacker, but I got stuck on the block. You go back and look at it. Let's see if it'll let me go to it. Nope. So I'm supposed to defend the quarterback, but I got stuck on that right guard. I just couldn't get out of it. Left the quarterback wide open. Great play call. I'm going to do a zone blitz. Just to throw something different at him. Let's flip that. Get him. Broke the tackle. So that's what? A gain of 3 or so? Oh, we picked up 5 somehow. Let's go back to man. We'll do it from nickel. Do something like this. I've got Gardner. Anybody open? Make it intercept that. Ooh! That would have been nice if that was an interception. So it's 3rd and 5. Oh, man. Are they going to go? I'm going to do a blitz. We're going to do our Tampa 2, of course, but I'm going to blitz this guy. I'm going to do something like this. Just don't run to the right. They may run it. Nope, they're going to do that. Intercept it. Wow, we forced the field goal. Good job. So that was a really quick throw by the quarterback. We're going to force a field goal. Nice. That's a huge win for us, I think. So we're going to get the ball on offense. Miss it. Nope, good kick. You can have as many field goals as you want. So 3rd and 5 is kind of no man's land in terms of do you throw it, do you run it? They went with that screen, but ended up not going to the screener. Let's see if Abney can do something here. Let's get a block for him, or 2. Nope, nobody blocks 82. Let's go spread, and let's see what I got here. Let's go wide corner. They're going man dime. Let's see what we go with here. Cover 1. We'll just go to a little out route to green. We can stay in this formation for a little bit. Let's go screen. Let's flip it. I'm going to go to our halfback on this one. I'm going to bring in an extra blocker just to help him out. If it helps, we'll see. Come over here. Just get a simple block. First down. Keep the drive alive. We can stay here. Smash. I'm going to leave that till when we get in the red zone. I think they're going 1 high here at the worst. Let's see what they go with. Got to watch out. Watch out. Go. Just don't fumble it. Perfect defense, technically. They had their impact linebacker on my lone man beater because they went cover 1. I couldn't go over the top, but we got some yards out of it, so it's 2nd and 2. Let's go stick. They're throwing a lot of man at us at the moment. We're going to go to one of the outside receivers. Cover 1. Good. I dropped it. Just straight up dropped it. So that's what, 3rd and 2? We can try P. Reed for the first time today. They're going man again. Who is on the slot receiver? Ooh, okay, so what we're going to do, just go over here. He's wide open. That's what we needed right there. First down. Keep the drive alive. So you go back and look at this. They went man. That shift forced me to throw it. I was just scared. I didn't know if we could run the ball. Looks like we could if our left tackle picked up that block. I don't know who was on Martin. I think it looks like it was Butler. So it's the same thing that happened to us on their drive. Our linebacker got stuck on the right tackle. Couldn't get off of him. Left him wide open over there. Really good play. Going to get another first down. Let's go gun empty for a little bit. What do we got? Let's go switch smash. Let's flip it. It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this. I would love for them to go cover 0 or something. I'd love to hit somebody on the right side. Let's see what they do here. Snap it, cover 2. Wide open right there. Going to pick up 6-7 yards over the middle. We're in the middle of the field. Let's go gun tight. Let's go screen. And we're going man. We're going to go to somebody on the left side. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll just go to somebody on the left. More than likely the out route. Just get a first down with green. Yeah, they went cover 1. That was smart to go to him. 1st and 10. We'll go back to empty. Keep Martin out there. Let's go cross seams. Again, they're doing a lot of man at the moment. A lot of options on this play. Let's see what they go with. Oop, nobody's really open. Just we'll have to throw that one away. Good defense. I could have hit that dig route, and I think I just missed it. 2nd and 10. Let's go back to P.E. Reed.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
I may. Let's just throw it. Nothing there. Get some yards there with Martin. That makes it what? 3rd and 3. Let's go back to screen. And they're going 5-2. Interesting against my 4 wide package. You do that. So we'll probably go to Abney on this one because I don't have enough room. Watch out. And he drops it. So go back and look at this. Great pressure. I had to get the ball off super quick. But Abney just dropped it. What do you do? So where are we? Can I kick that field goal? Let's try to... let me go look at my kicker. I don't know if I got the good enough kicker to do this. I mean, we can try it. Let's try it. Let's see if we can tie it up. I almost want to go for it. I think I can make this as long as I do my part. We don't have any harsh wind. All right, that should go through. I think. Nope, missed it. Oh, you got to be kidding. I knew I felt bad about that thing. And, of course, it just tilted over to the right. Gosh. All right. Let me do another zone blitz. I don't know how aggressive I need to be with these zone blitzes. Especially since Fine can run the ball a little bit. Toss play. Just breaking tackles left and right. That's going to be what? 2nd and 7? Picks up a couple. Let's go back to zone. Soft. Tampa 2. Next time we get in that situation, we'll just go for it. Nobody open over the middle. Nice. So our coverage, I think that was a coverage sack. There was just nobody open. He had time to throw. Just nobody was open. Good deal. So that makes it what? 3rd and 12. We'll go Tampa 2 here. Now that should be the end of the quarter. So they are up. They won that first quarter. It could have been a tie, but I just couldn't make the kick. And we're going to go Tampa 2 at a nickel. They are loving this full house formation. You can run as much as you want. Anybody open? Intercept that somebody. Good defense. Again, I think that was another coverage pressure play there. So we're going to force the punt. Let's see if we can get the ball back and actually score some points this time. Again, if I come in across that same situation, I think I'll just go for it. We just don't have the good enough kicker to make a play like that. We'll fair catch that one. We're kind of in the middle of the field. What I want to do is go empty again. Let's go with Y screen. And it looks like we'll just go to somebody on the left side. Keep it simple. Cover 1. Meyer with a catch. Let's stay here. Let's go Salem. I may. They're going man. I think what I may do. Let me look at my matchups. I don't have any good matchups. Our corners are better than our receivers. But let's do something like this. That's intercepted. That was a bad play on my part. I should not have went over the middle there. So that makes it what? 3rd and 3? Let's do P. Reed. That way we have a pretty good chance that Martin's going to get it. Let's get a first down there. Just do what you can. Give it your best player. That makes it what? 1st and 10. We can stay here. Let's do wide receiver under. More man. Let's see. Cover 1. Now we'll have to go over to Bennett. Ooh, that was close. That could have been an interception. That corner bit on it. Look how close he was to this pick. I guess he wasn't that close, but man, it looks scary. So we are on the right hash, and where are we? We're on the 27. I'm going to go back to empty. I thought I had another... we'll just do that at a later time. Let's go back to switch smash. We're going zone. I'd love to hit Meyer over the middle. If they go soft cover 2, we can do it. Maybe we can't. No, he's stuck. Dang it. Ah, bad throw. So notice Meyer got stuck. I was going to go to him, but he got stuck on that defender. Just messed up that entire play right there. Nothing over the middle. That was my first read. So I tried to go over here, but by then it was just too late. So we're on the right hash again, 2nd and 10.
That's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
We can try corner strike.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 27.
I'd love to go to somebody on the left. But let's see what this free safety does. We're doing that.
He drops back, looking. He's drilled.
I threw that. I think I got hit when I threw it. It just took forever to get open. And I got hit when I threw it. I went to the right guy, but just not a good enough throw. So that makes it, what, 3rd and 10? We're going to try. We'll go slot wheels.
The defense will try to stop this.
I call this play so I can give it to Meyer, possibly over the middle. Let's see if he can make this catch if we want the first down. Cover 2 and got stuck again. Get it. Oh, killer catch. Oh, incredible. Huge play right there. He got stuck again on another defender, but he broke free. Oh, my gosh. That could be our killer thumbnail. Let me go back and get that. So they went quarters. No wonder. Oh, I could have went to my dig right there. You see the dig open right here? But I just had Meyer on my mind. Oh, my gosh. Killer catch. Something like this will be really good. If I can put my thumbnail on him, something like this may be really good. That will be a pretty good thumbnail. If I can get something like... let's go with that one. How about that? Let's go with that for now. So we're on the 1 yard line. I am going to go... If I can get to it. Gun tight. Let's go dive. And they're going goal line. I always forget if they go goal line. They always go goal line with this formation, don't they? Let's see if I can just sneak in. Oh, he got in barely. Butler got him to him, but we still got the touchdown. So we're up. Our first lead of the day. Just went up the field just enough to get the touchdown. Let's kick an extra point. We'll get back on defense. If they're smart, they'll go to number 3. Again, that's just up to the play caller. I think they're throwing too much.
And he hits the PAT.
You got the best running back in the country. You got to go to him. That's why I'm trying to give Martin the ball as much as possible. So I think the next game coming up is when we'll find out who our 3rd impact player is. I wonder who that will be. We'll kick it away from Gardner.
Carter fields it at the 9.
And we'll get back and just try to stop them some more. I'm going to go back to zone.
Going 3 and out.
I'll control the mic. They're going ace normal.
Akron goes with the ace set here.
My guess is a basic run of some sort. Yep, going draw. Nowhere to go. Nice. Just got to hit him a couple times to bring him down. I'm going to go... let's go man.
2nd and 8 coming up here.
Now I kind of hope they run it again, honestly. Let's do this. Shift over. I've got Gardner, apparently.
Fine. Steps back to pass.
Good catch, good throw, but just nowhere really to go. So that makes it, what, 3rd and 6? We'll go back to Tampa 2.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
I'm expecting a pass. I'm going to try to defend the middle of the field. As you can see, I've got the middle area. Play action.
Fine. Hands it off.
Oh, what are you doing, Fine? What are you doing? Another big interception. So our secondary in this Tampa 2 defense has been absolutely killing it. That's, what, 3 games in a row with big interceptions like that? Just like that, we're up 10. Fixing to go up 11. I don't know if he was feeling the heat. He threw it too hard, I know that much. Extra point, we'll get back on defense and try to do the same thing again.
So with just over 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, our score, Syracuse 14, Akron 3.
I'm going to kick it away from Gardner. And I did not do a good job of that. Ooh, yes, I did. Just enough. Force him in. Go. Somebody get him. Somebody tackle him. There you go. Very risky to do spin moves in that area. Let's go zone. Yeah, let's do Tampa 2 from nickel this time since they're spreading us out, it appears. Do something like this. Let's see if I can make a good play. I'm thinking like a basic dive up the middle. They're going direct. All right, didn't go too far. He got a few yards, but not a lot. Just got to be patient with your blocking or your tackling there. Don't use the speed button. It's really no different than offense. You got to be real careful with that speed button. Let's see what they do here. Toss. Get him, get him, get him. Ugh. Touchdown. Touchdown. Hey, there he goes. Just what do you do? They're just impact player making a play. Not much you can do there. Everybody was in good position. You just got to make the play. That was blocking the back right there. And another broken tackle. So, oh well. Not much you can say about that. We got an impact halfback too. We're going to let him do his thing. If you get your players in position, that's all you can really ask for, and it's just up to them to make the plays. So there's a minute 54 to go. Let's see if we can get that touchdown back. I think our offense is doing just fine. We're getting down the field pretty good. I'm going to let Green handle it. Can we get a block or two? Nope. Right hash. I think I'm going to go back to stick. It's on my mind. This time we're going zone. We have a few options here. I'd love to hit Bennett on that little stick route. Nope, he's not open. He is, though. Let's just get out of bounds. Would love to be able to stretch this entire clock and score a touchdown before we head into the locker room. I'm going to go curls. Zone dime. I may go right back to Martin. We'll just see if there's a hole over the middle, though. Nope, there ain't. Just get a first down. Can you sneak in there? Oh, did I get it? It's close. I barely got it. 1st and 10. Slot seams. They're blitzing both inside guys. So who... We're going to take a chance here. We'll probably go to Green. Cover 0. Can he get it? Oh, double team. That ain't good. Oh. 2nd and 10. Good try. They brought the heat on that one. Let's go P. Reed. Zone nickel. I have some options. Let's see what they do here. Nope, they're doing that. Oh, couldn't get to the outside there, so that makes it, what, 3rd and 5? I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try it. I may not have enough room for it. Let's go quick slants, go man. And they're going zone. We'll stick with it. Let's just see if this works. Nope, he's not open. Terrible throw. Just a bad throw. Bad throw by Watson. I don't know if we would have got the first anyways, but we're going to punt this thing. I was hoping to go man. I could have went to Martin on that one, but that didn't work out. So there's Gardner back there. We're going to high kick this thing. I do not want him running around. Force the fair catch. Shoot, he didn't fair catch it. So they got a minute to go. Can they get down the field and score? I'm guessing they're good enough to do so. Well, we'll do something like this. We need another turnover. An interception would be great. Make a tackle. Good job. We're going to have to call another timeout. 2nd and 12. We'll go back to zone. And we'll do this. I fully expect a pass. Good catch by the tight end, but still 3rd and 6. We're already in our base play, so I'm not too worried about that. Just get back there. Just don't run anything goofy. And they didn't. Oh, 1st down. Just made a good catch. So here they come. Do I stick with this? Do I need to call a timeout? Are they going to call the same play? And they're going to. And that ain't good. Make a play for safety. Overshot it. And that stops the clock. So we can go nickel this time. Give our other outside linebacker a break. We'll do something like this. We need a turnover. Ah, good play. Just over the face mask to go with it. Ooh, they didn't call it. 18 seconds. We'll just stick with this. Don't run anything goofy. Okay. Play action. No. Sure. Good job. Free safety. Nice. So it's 2nd and 10 on the 34. They're going to go Hail Mary here. I assume this is the Hail Mary play. And they're doing that. Yeah. Let's have some fun and let's defend somebody. Somebody get him. He's got all day to throw. Good play. Shoo! Okay, so we survived that. Ooh, and he's hurt. My free safety's had a great game and he just got hurt. We've been very unfortunate on the injury front. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But we're up. We're 14-10. Interesting game so far. Let's go check out some stats. 129 to their 168. Their offense is playing better than ours. Of course, the bulk of that was that big run that Gardner had. I think our passing's going okay. They're not letting me go deep very well at the moment. They're doing a lot of 1 and 2 high stuff pretty much the entire time. Both teams are doing good on 3rd down. They got 2 turnovers. They're lucky to only be down 4 with those 2 turnovers. Individual stats, Watson's doing fine, 15 and 22, but no touchdowns, but thankfully no picks. Running the ball, we ran it once, didn't get anywhere with it. You know, it's our passing game that's kind of what gets us going. Martin's by far leading in receptions. I'm just trying to get him the ball as best I can. Green and Bennett and Meyer, nobody's really putting up any crazy numbers at the moment. Defensively, McAfee is leading in tackles. But you don't want a quarterback leading that stat. Tackles for loss, McAfee and Evans. We got 1 sack, and we got a couple of interceptions. And looks like McCray is only going to be out for a quarter. So can we survive? So here's another thing. We just don't have any depth anywhere. Let's check out our free safety situation. I think Owen's going to be okay until McCray gets back in the 4th quarter. We'll see. We do get the ball back. We need to score some points. I'm tired of punting. I'm tired of missing field goals. Their defense has been by far the best we've seen so far this year. Let's see if Green can do something special here. Just need a block or 2. Get a decent gain. Back on the right hash. I'm going to go back to empty. Let me just see what we got here. Seams, attack, curls. Let's go back to switch smash. We had our biggest play of the game was off this play. I may not go over the top as well, though. He's not open. He is wide open. Get him. Oh, whoo, that was close. That was kind of risky. I saw that safety just sneaking up in there, but oh man, another killer catch by Meyer. Whew. So let's go here. Let's go screen. I'm definitely going to go to Martin on this one. Let's give him a little bit of help. Get a block or 2. Ooh, there you go. We got an impact player too. He just needs to keep breaking more tackles like Gardner. 2nd and 7. Let's go wide corner. I will go to somebody on the left more than likely. Yeah. Let's see what that safety does. Cover 1. Just make the catch. That's all I need from him is just make the catch. So that's what, 2nd and 1? 3rd and 1. Ooh. We'll go back to P.E. Reed. Zone dime. Do I just hand the ball off? I think I may do that. I like the numbers up the middle. Just get the first. Barely got it. Barely. 1st and 10. What do we have? Smash. Let's do quick slants. That hasn't worked really well for us today. And they're going man dive. So this is actually a good play call for them unless they go cover 0. Nope. Perfect play call for us. The free safety was on Martin. We got very lucky here. You go back and look. So I thought Butler was going to be on Martin, but he ended up being the free safety. And look all this room that Martin has right here. Look at that. He's chasing him down. He's got 15-yard difference between the two. So it was just obvious go to him. I was wanting to go to the go right over the top. I figured that safety would come over. So it ended up being a really good play for Martin. So we're down here close to the red zone. We got to score a touchdown. Somehow, somebody will get there. Let's go slot outs.
First and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive.
We got plenty of options. I'll go to probably somebody on the left just because we got more grass to play with. Cover 2. Almost got sacked. Somebody got destroyed up front. Was it my left guard? No, my left tackle. Okay, that makes it what? 2nd and 10? What haven't we called in a while? Look, we can do Y screen again.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
I think they're bringing down the right nickel. They are. So we'll go to somebody on the left. Cover 1.
He drops back, looking.
Good catch, Meyer. Good catch. Meyer has been our savior today.
Zip that ball in there.
So now it's 3rd and 1.
A whole lot of quarterbacks out there that can make this throw. He delivers this one.
I'm going back to P. Reed. We're going to rely on our best player. I think they're blitzing some dudes.
Red zone, and that's when you turn
But I like the numbers up front.
when performance.
Let's get a first down.
The orange
Just get the first, move on.
4 wideouts. The running back gets the first.
So we're on the 13. What I'm going to do is we're going to go smash. Now's the perfect time to try it. And they're going man. This should be interesting. I bet that linebacker's moving over to green, isn't he? And he is. So let's see what happens.
Syracuse.
Cover 1. Nope, nobody's open.
He rolls out to the
Get it! Killer play. I had to adjust a couple of times there. Huge throw by Watson. So go back and look at this. So they're going man, and they are going cover 1. I'm pretty sure this guy blitz. Is that what happened? Anyway, they went cover 1. I was going to go to this guy because this is a terrible matchup. So the only good man beaters we have is either this angle route, which I'm not the biggest fan of against man, or the flag rat over in the corner. So it was the safety that came and blitzed. No, he ended up defending. This is what happened. He defended this guy. Just a weird defense. One of those designs. Oh, they went and spied. That's what they did. They spied their defensive ends. So at this point, I'm just thinking, all right, there's nobody open. Let me just roll out and see what can happen. And then at this point, I knew this free safety could not come over to defend our receiver right here. Ended up being a killer throw. And thankfully, this guy goofed up on it. Chose not to do anything. We've been through that before. Oh my gosh, big play right there. Huge. So we're up 2 scores. Let's get an extra point. Oh, I may get a thumbnail while we're here. Let me get that one from something like this will be a good one. Let me go ahead and get that while I'm here. I could probably go ahead and get this one right here as well. That's actually bad because that makes that makes this guy look like an idiot. So let's just back out of that. All right. Let's kick an extra point and get back on defense and keep doing our thing there.
And he tacks on the extra.
And if you go back and look at the stats, their distribution, they're throwing more than running. And they got the best running back in the country. That's why we may win today, because of that alone. I mean, that's up to that coach. You can't force them to go to the right players all the time.
May, ready to kick.
We'll kick it away from Gardner. Kick it away from here.
Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one.
But it kicked away from Gardner. That's what matters.
At the 14.
Get a tackle.
And now we'll see the offense.
Back to defense we go. I'm going to sneak in a zone blitz.
Well, they're losing.
We're going to go off either edge. Let's see. I'm going to go over here, and we're going to do this.
This back
We'll blitz off either side.
he really
Get him. Good job. Who made the tackle? The weak side defensive end. Came right on through. Slow that down. I had a blitzer on the other side. Great defense. I'm going to do another one. Let's do lightning too.
So there you have it, our very own Kirk Herbstreit.
And I'm going to do something like this.
Because of the running game.
Come on now, don't jinx me, Brad.
So the only chance they really have is they just go up the middle. And why did I jump there? That was stupid.
Gets past the tackler. Evans.
Had to come over and make the tackle, so that makes it, what, 3rd and 6-ish? At this point, I'm going to go basic cover 2 or Tampa 2.
34.
They're going full house. They love that formation for whatever reason. Going with the run. Ooh, a glitch play. I don't know what. I never fool with the full house play, so I don't know what happened here. He just whiffed it? I don't, just bad luck. I don't know. I have to go back and check, see what the problem is with that play. Like, I never used that formation, so I have to go back and look at my list to see if I've done anything there. Like, I never touched the run plays unless I got changed the blocking. But I would have no reason to change like a halfback or a quarterback route there. Well, fair catch that one. And we may just put this one to bed right here if we play this right. Let's go shallow cross. Please go cover 0. I'd love it to go to Martin on the sideline. They're at least going cover 1, so we'll probably go to Bennett or Martin. Nope, they're doing that. We'll go to the crosser. Get about 7 to 8 yards there. 9 yards, not bad. Let's go pivot. Maybe we'll probably go... I may try him on a little hitch. I don't know if that'll help. Nope, he's not open. Ooh, let's do... Shoot. That should have been a pick 6. We got lucky there. So it's 3rd and 1. Good defense. Man and nickel. Who is on the receiver? There you go. I'm going to run. We got the numbers. Nope. Ooh, broke the tackle. How does it feel? We got 1-2. Except we're using ours better. 1st and 10. Let's go deep attack. Let's attack them a little deep if they'll let us. Playing more man again. Cover 1. We'll have to go. Ooh, great. That I didn't see the linebacker there. And yet somehow we got 6 yards out of that. Let's go back to screen. More than likely go to... Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to motion him over. Let's see what happens here. Switch the responsibility. We'll still go to Meyer. Since they went cover 1. Get a first down there. I'm going to go back to empty. Let's go deep outs. We'll probably go to Harley or Green, depending on the coverage. He's not open. He is, though. Ooh, watch out, watch out. Game over. Game over. Our passing game is just better than their secondary on the day. It actually wasn't the best throw in the world. I wanted him to go more to the goalpost. It still wasn't a bad throw. Good job, Watson. Good job, Green. Good job, everybody. And we just won 2 straight top 25 matchups right there. 2 top 25 teams, I should say. They ain't coming back from that. I'll be shocked if they could. About missed the extra point. We've just been lucky. They're just not going to their best players these last 2 games. Well, Indiana, they didn't have an impact halfback. But this is, you know, it's just coaching malpractice. For whatever reason, they just don't want to go to Gardner. And whenever they do go to Gardner, we've been kind of balling up. And then we get plays like this. Oh, they got the ball back somehow. Let's go zone. I'm going to go here. Do something like this. Lines up in the shotgun. Let's see if they go run. Nope, they're going to pass it. Just fine, whatever. Intercept that. Just, where's he going? Terrible throw. I'm going to do his own blitz.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
They're going full house. Pass again. And somebody just came right on through. Who was that? Oh, my blitzer. That's right. Poor Fine. He has had just a rough day. So it's 3rd and forever. I actually may go man on this one. I don't know if our Tampa 2 can handle something that deep. So I'm going to defend. Let me just see who I'm defending. Apparently I'm defending Gardner. Do something like this. Oh, yes, I've got Gardner. Good stop. Nowhere to go. Another 4th down. Our defense is playing lights out today. So let's see if we can get another massive touchdown here and really blow this team out. So I don't know if my Tampa 2 is just that good out of the gate. Imagine if we got some really good players in here. It's working so far. But again, if we're going to eventually go up against a team that wants to run the ball a lot. And that'll tell the story. I'm going to go, where's it at? It ain't here. Let's go slot outs. We'll go to either Martin or Green. He's not open. Good catch. I think we got it in. Barely. 2nd and 5. We'll stay in empty. Let's do a little screen. Let's do a slot screen. And they are going zone. So I'm going to bounce this over to Green, apparently. Terrible play. And they got the ball back. He got destroyed. It wasn't the best throw. He had to come back for it. And he fumbled it. So let's see if Akron can do something with this. I'm going to do another zone blitz. We're going to just defend the edges. Full house normal. Just fine. Whatever you want to do. Hey, go to your best player. Hey, genius. See, there he goes. That's what happens when you give him the ball. He has a quiet 123 yards on the day. So we're up 3 scores. Can we survive this quarter and get the upset? We don't need to turn the ball over anymore, that's for sure. I probably didn't need to crunch in. Let's see what they do. Went dive with the other guy. New way. Oh, and he fumbles it. He got the ball back, though. So that makes it what? 2nd and 8? We'll do a zone blitz. Back to you know what. I've never seen a team run so much full house before. Just, I got shoved around on the front end. That center destroyed me. Look at this. Perfect blocking right there. This may force me to play some man. I may do that. So let me go cover 2 from nickel. We'll do something like this. I got the tight end. Screen, get over there. Good tackle. So the screens aren't working well for either team today. 2nd and 14. We'll go back to basic zone. Fine has had a not-so-fine day throwing the ball. Pass play. He was wide open over there. Out of bounds, though. He was wide open over the middle. Thankfully, he didn't throw to him. 3rd and 14. We'll just stick with the same play and drop back and see if we can get a stop. I guess we'll just leave it like this. Gun Ace Twins, a very fun formation. He caught it. That's my fault, I guess. I just didn't get in good position. I saw him coming over on the post route. I tried to get in front of it. So that's a good play for them. So they are going with a 2-point conversion, which makes sense. They're down 12. I'm going to shift over like that. Stop them. There we go. Stop. There you go. So we're back up to 12. Are they going to go for a onside kick here? Well, we'll go with our onside kick play anyways. Yeah, we're going to go right here. Ooh, and it hit me. Oh, no. We got the ball back. It hit me right in the back. I should not have controlled him. I should have let the CPU handle that. Go back and look. This could have been an absolute disaster. So normally in this situation, you just let him catch it. But I ran straight back. That was not my. That was my fault. I should not have done that. All right, so let's try not to lose the ball game here. 28-16. I don't know who's doing what. Let's see. Run away from him, Martin. Run away. Get about 7 to 8 yards there. I think they pushed us out of bounds. We can run some clock at least. I'm going to go wide receiver under. Man 4-3. I'm going to play this safe. And I think I'll just go to Bennett on this one. I don't know who's on Bennett. I think I may do something like this. Let's see what happens. Shoot, that was stupid. Ow. That was dumb on my part. I should not have done that. There should have been a flat instead of a slant. And that stopped the clock, so that was just a really dumb play on my part. I'm going to go screen. They're going man. 4-3. They're going that. And they're going cover 0. Get it, Bennett. Get it. Get it. Get it. Huge play. Hilarious. Wow, what a cluster of a drive that ended in a score. Oh, man, put that thing to bed. Golly. They went cover 0 on a 3rd and short, which I could kind of see that at times. But either way, so they went cover 0. I just did not expect that. I was going to go to my little out route, but I just took the chance. That's the one time they've called cover 0 all day, from what I remember. Golly. All right, let's kick an extra point. What a huge swing of events all right there. If they would have gotten the ball back, I don't know what would have happened. They had a lot of momentum going, but we capitalized on it. We didn't back down. I did not call that one well at all on that entire drive, including the fielding on the kick return. That was not my best. That touchdown was good, but that was a good hit. So I'm expecting passing the rest of the way. So we'll just go Tampa 2 for a while. Yep, just basic drop back, intercept that. Or catch that by Malloy. Not bad. Free safety couldn't get over there in time. So here they come. Going back to ace normal. Drop. Let's see. Intercept. What's he doing? That was another killer interception by Fields. Are we playing 07? This is how bad their quarterbacks were playing. Man, that's terrible. I just don't know. We'll take it. Seal the deal there. At this point, let's just run the ball.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive.
We had better quarterback play than they did.
They line up in the shotgun.
Good. Run. Just don't fumble it. Pick up 8 or 9 there with Martin. I'm going to go off tackle from tight. And I just want to run clock and get out of here. But we can sneak in another touchdown possibly. I like the numbers here. I like the right side of the field looks awful clean. If we could just get a block or two. Wow, great win for us. I just wasn't expecting it, but again, I was expecting Gardner to just kind of go buck wild on us, and his coach wouldn't let him. Something like this. Look at this. Go, Martin. Get away from the defensive end. Good hit. Don't fumble it. Stayed in bounds. We'll spread him out, and let's go QB choice. And again, just go to your best player in this situation. I love in the shift. We're going to run to the left. Read our blocks and pick up some yardage. And wind down this clock. Get down to a few seconds and we'll snap it.
Here's an option, right side.
Go, get around, go first down. Martin's a stud. We're going to miss him next year. We don't have a lot of great depth behind him, but hopefully we can find somebody special in the offseason. Either that, it's going to be Massey. He's going to be our starter next year. We'll go back to off tackle from tight.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters.
I think I may actually flip this just to run away from Martin or from Butler. Yeah, so we're going to go to the left instead. I don't think that helped anything. The basic off tackle here. Thankfully, we didn't fumble it there. 2nd and 3. He's about to pass out. I don't know if I should go to him or not, honestly. But I may have no choice. I'm afraid to throw it down here, and they're going goal line. Wasn't really expecting that. I may actually call a timeout with about 1 second to go. That way it just gives Martin a breather.
Lines up in the shotgun.
we can call something different. I may go back to, we may try gun split and see how they react to that, and I can just do a basic handoff from there. So let's just call a timeout. I'm going to go offensive line. We'll go here, and we'll go basic halfback off tackle. And I'm just going to run to the left, or right. They kept him out. Martin's still kind of gassed at the moment. We're going to go to Price. We're going to get a touchdown. Now it's an official blowout. It went from a 2-score game about 5 minutes ago to like a 4-score game. Wow. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I know some people may not like this type of result. They may expect me to struggle. I don't know. We had better plays than they did. And their best player just didn't do a whole lot. Not completely his fault.
And he hits the PAT.
We didn't turn the ball over as much as they did either. We just played better. So we're going to kick it off and finish this bad boy up. I'm going to kick it away from Gardner. And they may just concede and just run the rest of the way. So much for, I don't know if I'll even schedule them next year. What's the point? I may need to, just do like a home and home with them or something, but not after this performance. I took a bad angle on that one. Get around. Had to come over and make the tackle. Flag. I wonder who that's on. Could be a clipping. Wow, just a bad day for Akron all around. And they're calling a timeout for whatever goofy reason. We'll just go back to Tampa 2. I'm going to do an over front. Now, if you call a timeout just to run the ball, you're an idiot. And that's what they're doing. Just whatever floats your boat. Good tackle there. 2nd and 7. Just continue to run the ball. Fine. Don't matter to me. This game's over with anyways. I'm going to come over like this. Look, we're running 4-4. Intercept that. Our corners, man, they're killer. They're killer. 3rd and 7. They've played great today. Just bad turnovers for Akron. Interceptions. I broke the tackle. I thought we had him there. 1st and 10. He can celebrate all he wants. He ain't going to win the Heisman this year. No offense to him. It just... Your team can't go 1-2 to start the season and expect to win that thing. And he just had great stats so far this year. Get a tackle right there. That was a block in the back. They didn't call it. 2nd and 9. This may be the last play of the game. If I was Akron, I would just run out the clock. And then he's going to go out of bounds. So we got one more play apparently. 3rd and 7. We'll just go back to our base play. Do something like this. Just get a simple tackle. There you go, Al. And their last play of the game, the receiver gets hurt. All right. Huge win. I mean, so we're off to an amazing start with Syracuse. A great turnaround. 3-0. 42-16 is the final score. We'll hurry this up. Better hit that. I think they picked the wrong coach. Man, that was awful. Now watch, we're going to take on somebody really terrible. Now, I think UConn's got a decent team. I think they're starting off okay. Let me go to look at stats. 353 to 263. Our second half was a whole lot better than the first. They ran the ball a whole lot better. That was obvious. But we threw the ball a whole lot better. But we had a couple sacks on them. Look at our 3rd down conversion. 77%. That's how you win ball games. This is also how you win ball games. They had 3 turnovers. We just had the 1. You go to individual stats. Watson, 28 of 38, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He has a good touchdown to interception ratio. Running the ball, Martin, most of this was towards the end of the game, but it was the receiving. He led in receptions. He led in, Bennett actually led in yards. I guess that last big deep bomb sealed that for him, and he ended up leading in touchdowns too. He had 2 of them. and Green ended up with 1 as well. You go to defense. McPherson had 7 total tackles, strong safety. He's our best defensive player. Tackles for loss. Evans had a couple of sacks, Johnson and Evans, and we had 3 interceptions. Fields had 2, and our free safety, Tom McCray, had that big one right before the half. All right, again, just a killer win. We got to keep this momentum going. We got UConn coming up. Let's sim this week. We have a visitor coming up at the West Virginia game, so we got another road trip over to Storrs, Connecticut. We're going to look at some top 25 scores, Sports Illustrated, all that good stuff. Let's look at the top 25 for the week. We got Oklahoma, USC. Then we got Purdue. Georgia got upset by, well, I guess that's not an upset. South Carolina beat Georgia. Then you got NC State, Ohio State winning. Then you have Virginia Tech, Penn State, Florida State, Arizona State. Then you have Nebraska, Texas A&M, Minnesota, Maryland over Kentucky. Then you got Tennessee beating Florida. Go Vols. You got Miami and then LSU losing to Auburn in overtime. So I guess that was an upset. Recruiting. This just should matter more now. We go here, our tight end. He is ready for a visit. Perfect. Come for the West Virginia game. We already got the positive pitch. You go to look at the free safety. He's going to come for the West Virginia game. Good shape there. And then we got defensive tackle. Ready to take a visit. We'll have all 3 of them come for that West Virginia game. So hopefully, if we can just get 1 or 2 of them to commit here in a couple weeks, we should be able to sneak in maybe some points for this right tackle or this wide receiver. Look, this wide receiver, he's still just sitting there like he really wants to come here. And if we get to the point where we got points left to spend, I'll put it on. But for now, we got to focus on these 3 guys first. I know we're like way ahead for now, but I just don't want to take the chance. The only reason why I didn't go after this wide receiver because his hands isn't very good. It's just a B. Now, this right tackle is probably worth maybe going after. So, I mean, what I could do is do like 35. If I do like 15 here without hurting anything, and then I can do like 15 for this tackle. We can try that maybe. Let's try that. Again, this wide receiver, if his hands were better, I'd go after him in a heartbeat. So let's try that and see if that doesn't hurt our 3 guys we've been going after all along. Sports Illustrated, top 25. You got Oklahoma, Florida State, USC, Miami, so on and so forth. I wonder, are we anywhere close to this? I'll have to check that at the beginning of our next game. But looks like we're not, but Akron dropped out thanks to us. Heisman watch. Wide receiver, South Carolina. Quarterback for South Carolina. That's Steve Spurrier's fun and gun offense and a bunch of other random dudes. Gardner went down the list. Look, he's only got 334 yards through 3 games. He had I guess his best game was the day against us, but he should have gotten the ball way more than just those 16 carries. You go to players of the week. Quarterback for Utah and middle linebacker for Eastern Michigan had a good week. So you go over to the Big East. And Jeremy Fields is our defensive player of the week in the conference. He had a tackle, but he had 2 interceptions and a touchdown. Good for him. Let's go to conference standings. Nobody's really played anybody yet, but we can look at the team info screen. So we got a defensive end still out for a while. But Watson, 8 touchdowns and no interceptions. He's averaging almost about 300 yards throwing or passing a game. We could amp that up over time, I think. But Martin is still leading in rushing and receiving, and we got a bunch of random guys kind of doing their thing on defense. We got UConn. We're going to play our first conference game, and they're 1-2. They got a quarterback out, and they got a corner out. But it looks like their main quarterback is doing okay, but it looks like they don't run the ball much. Looks like they don't do much of anything. They got one guy leading in tackles and sacks, but they got destroyed by Eastern Michigan. So who knows what's going to happen here, but we got to get the win regardless. That's what we got coming up. The Huskies, it's been a while since I've played them. I don't remember the last time, but we got more talent than they do. They got C- talent. That's awful. I guess they're just not recruiting well up there, which is understandable. It's hard to recruit up there, in football at least. But you look at their stats, I don't know what they run. I think they're a pro-style team. I think they run the 4-3. The only thing they're good at appears to be their defense. Their pass defense is pretty solid, so we're going to put that to the test. But they turned the ball over a ton, and we are one of the best in the country at that. So something's got to give, but hopefully we can get another great win, go 4-0, and keep this gravy train going. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.